Yes, we're back again here. Ken from the Dyslexic Investor, and we're going to be looking at a wonderful Amazon trade that was put on by someone, of course, at Wallstreetbets. We're going to be looking at
Yeah,
two.
boy.
We're going to look at the bigger one first. So this individual, as Zumba SCS, posted that he bought 30 contracts at around $2,600, or the 25.58 price target. I think he bought the 19 something strike, the 1905 probably strike, for that Friday's expiration. As you can see here, Amazon, of course, doubled its potential move. So not exact, doesn't give you details on when he bought them, but of course, having a 2x times move, and the 1900 contract was basically in the money that next following day, and he of course turned about $75,000 into $434,000. So nice little 562% return on a trade. Again, that being said, that contract literally could have gone to zero if the quarter opened up down below around 18, 17, so forth, because again, that time is against you. That time on the 31st, like, you basically have 2 days for it to recover, come back, or whatsoever. But again, the move was quite substantial. I think they were expecting maybe $100, but it moved well over 100. I think at one point, when it was up here, it moved $200+, and then in the after hours trading, it was substantially higher. We can take a look at that, on how big that pop was. Okay, you can see it here, that it actually got up to 21.33 at the very tippy top after earnings, and then kind of consolidated back down, closed the overall market at 2008, so 2008 dollars, and again, it was at 131. He said he sold right at the open, so I think it did say in the post here when he sold it, so around 2050-ish, which is pretty close to the open, probably on the way down. A lot of people were selling to get out of their positions, had a little bounced higher, consolidated for most of the day, and then kind of sunk into the market, with everyone else being very afraid of the coronavirus. And that's a great segue into this next meme that I found. It's a UFC fight, and you have the coronavirus beating up your portfolio, and then you're on the sidelines checking your investments and just feeling the pain because the coronavirus is coming in and knocking the living daylights out of it. But we'll see if that remains into Monday. Again, so that was a fantastic move. Again, placing those calls at that week's expiration is extremely risky. And again, it falls under the Wallstreetbets, so that means you're basically gambling and throwing your money away. Next one, you have an individual here who posted actually a number of different trades, but he forgot to highlight the ones that are important. So he basically also did Amazon calls, but he turned about $1,800 into about $15,000, sorry. So let's see here. Okay, he bought on 129 around 10 a.m. He bought a Amazon January 31st, 2020, 19 call at around, again, the $18 or the $18 cost of that call. So 129 was this day, so 2 days before earnings-ish, or day and a half, sorry. Could have been a day and a half, yeah. Bought it on the lower end, so around 10. So we can go back. Let's pull this down to like an hourly chart. So he bought it the day before earnings. Let's go here. Let's zoom this out. So he bought it around 10 a.m. So he bought it right about here on a spike up. Basically did nothing. Probably got pooped out of his pants here when it dropped quite substantially, and then during the night even worse, opening up actually a little bit lower the following day, and then just kind of rising up into this beautiful candle, which is so much significantly higher than any expected move that was happening. They literally took out and blew the lights out. So this individual then sold the following 2 days later, The one call, well, he waited a little bit at 10:36. That's strange. So he sold at 10:36. Like 10. Here's 10 o'clock. Let's break this down just a little bit more. Let's see if we can help this. This thing is, I think he even says he could have made more money. So like 10:30. He was probably hoping for a bounce back, but if he sold, sometimes it's very difficult. But when you're trading options, options take a little bit to come in. So if the first 5 to 10 minutes, it's a wild, wild west of just things are moving left and right. The bid and ask are extremely wide. You might be seeing profits that are much more that are not even there because they're trying to find the market and see where people are buying, where the bid's hitting, where the ask is hitting. So the markets are quietly, especially on a move like this, because now all the money markets and the money the makers have to readjust their the spreads and what they're willing to pay and buy for them. So my recommendation is if you're up so much, it's best to get out the 5 or 10 minutes after that opens. Because the guy only had one contract, like I would have just taken the profit right in the beginning, but I think he might have been waiting a little bit just to see what happens. And you can kind of see it just kind of stayed below the 21 exponential average here until the close. But again, a lot of the other markets have puked as well. So that being said, great little trade. Definitely my recommendation for, what was that guy's name? Yeah, this guy. Mishtosis. Yep. Good for you, my friend. I'm so happy for you. Brand new trader. Please be careful out there. Looks like he's trading Tesla as well. A couple AMD. So he's bought one Tesla 550 call, and then sold it for $400. Sold another 450 put. Ooh, he's trying to go short. Bought once this is sort of put. It was you trying to sell it short, it looks like. Okay. The 29th sold 10 AMD 50 calls. Those are probably worthless if the quarter came out. Yeah, he lost some money here. I wonder what app he's using. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor. If you want to see more of these Wall Street Bets videos, please leave your link down below. Peace.